Okay, okay. Special guest in the building. If you would like to introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah. My name's Prof. I'm here with D Prime. Yep.
Okay, tell us about yourself. Let everyone know what you are, who you are.
My name's Prof. I'm a rapper. Been rapping since I was about 12, 13 years old. Currently got some work out there. You can find it on YouTube. PROPH, and you'll find me.
Alright, cool. So, obviously I've known you for a while, so it should be a nice and smooth interview, little chat. Tell us about, because I know you were doing music before, then there was a little break, then you come back. I want to know why you started at the very beginning.
So I started at the beginning, it kind of just started as a hobby, and I did it with a few of my friends. We were performing in churches, performing in places like Carnival. Started in a group called the Liberty Eagles, actually, and then from there we kind of branched off in our different directions, and me and my older brother Jay Peace started making music together, released a couple things, and then I took a break because I just kind of felt like the industry just was a bit of a mess, like all of the music that was coming out, and it just kind of wasn't the concept that I was going for. I didn't know if there was really a market for us type of artists.
Like real rap.
Yeah, exactly. And then I bumped into a few people, and they were all like, "Oh, why are you not rapping anymore? Can you start rapping again?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then it just kept happening consistently. So I was like, you know what? Pick the mic back up and start rapping again.
Yeah, I know. I was one of those guys. Alright, cool. So, takes me on to. I was gonna leave it till later, but you touched on it already. So, the scene, how it is at the moment. As a DJ, there's a lot of people out there. I don't know how to explain it without offending people. I'm not trying to offend people, just say how it is. There's music out there, it's just trash, but it's more of popularity. And then you've got good music that isn't being appreciated as much. So how do you feel of an artist that's coming from the talented real rap side, who's not a mumble rapper or just talking about trap? How can you get in the scene? How do you think you can make your way up where it should be?
Do you know what? I just think it's just about having a solid fan base, and I also think it's about consistency. If I'm consistently releasing things, people are gonna like it, because as you said, there's a lot of so-called trappers that's like rap about trapping, but are they really trapping? Like, what are you really talking about? And the trap houses must be full if everybody's trapping. So it's like, what are you really talking about? I think that if you're making music, the music has to have some sort of message or some sort of meaning where people can relate to it. And I think relatability helps get my foot in the door, because if people are related or they relate to something, they're going to obviously want to
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it makes sense. It's difficult. It's difficult because obviously with social media now, and like what you said about like the trap houses, they must be full. It's true. There's obviously some people, they're doing their thing. I'm not trying to get in anyone's business, but if you're doing your thing and you're rapping about what you're doing, that's fine, because it's the truth, isn't it? Some people that aren't, but it's more just for the views and stuff. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. Back to that. So my mind just went blank. Yeah. So your vision of where you're going, so talking about you're doing more consistency, bringing out more stuff, where do you see yourself in a year's time?
In a year's time, hopefully I have a solid fan base that will consistently listen to my music and consistently share my music. Obviously music is a long run. It's not something that just happens overnight.
Yeah, of course.
You look at people like, I guess, Plan B. It took them like 10 years to get into the actual scene. So it's like, it's not something that happens overnight. I mean, a lot of people want instant gratification, but they can't get it. It's just, it doesn't work like that. So it's just about, I guess, being consistent, releasing more stuff, and then more people kind of sharing the songs and just sharing the vision, really. That's kind of how it is. That's how I think I'm gonna, in a year, I think I'm gonna be at that stage where people are just consistently liking my music.
That's cool, man. So I'm gonna touch on not gonna touch on your EP now. I'm gonna hold out for a minute. One way to ask is, with your music, can you see yourself doing any features on music with someone that's not got the same sound as you. So that could be maybe like trap or drill, or it could be something completely different, like I don't know, like maybe gospel or just anything different, just to mix it up.
Yeah, I mean, definitely gospel, definitely. With trap, drill, all of that stuff, I mean, it all comes down to the concept. Like, what are you really talking about? If we're going to be on a track talking about trapping, I don't trap, so I'm not going to be talking about trapping. But if we're on a trap beat and you want to be talking about something positive or where you're from or something like that, then I'm definitely up for that. So I'm definitely down to collab with artists, even artists that do the same type of music as me, people that don't do the same type of music as me, as long as what we're talking about has a solid concept and has a meaning that's gonna make a difference.
Okay, that makes sense, because obviously you're not trying to, I know you're not a sellout, so obviously if I heard you on a trap beat talking about trap, I'd be like, this ain't the same guy, it's not the same, that's not the guy I know.
Exactly.
Alright, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to play some more tunes, and then we're gonna talk more about this EP that you've got coming up real soon.
Trickstar Radio, streaming worldwide, live from Brighton.
Okay, cool. So, your EP, talk to me. Straight from the start.
My EP, firstly, is entitled Invisible Guidelines. Comes out November the 4th. The meaning behind Invisible Guidelines is basically the guidelines in which, I guess, when you come from a certain area, you're shown from certain people.
Yeah.
As opposed to the guidelines that we should follow and should follow to get out of, I guess you could call it so-called hood. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what the EP is about. The EP is about everything that I see on a day-to-day basis, trying to get out of the area, trying to excel and just kind of, I guess you can say, kind of separate myself from people that are influencing me in the wrong way or had influenced me in the wrong way in the past. Okay. So that's basically what the EP is about.
Okay, understandable, because I can get, obviously, I'm from the same area. You can get caught up in it. Obviously, you can be, people say you are, but you can be a product of your environment. That's not 100% true, because people grow up differently, do you know what I mean? But I get how you can kind of get caught up in that. That's why nowadays, excuse me, certain areas, some people, they're doing the same thing, same music, all sounds the same. Yeah. So it's good that you're able to break out. So song by song, if you want to reveal the names or not, that's up to you. If you're not reveal the names, just explain each one and why you went through it and the meanings behind it.
Do I want to reveal the names? No, I don't want to reveal the names yet.
All right.
The track list will come very, very soon for people to see. But yeah, I want people to look out for that. Okay. But there are some good, I guess you could say, good artists and good producers that I've worked with, like amazing producers and amazing artists that are actually on the EP with me.
Okay, cool. Where can everyone get this?
Well, it's going to be on everything. So iTunes, SoundCloud, literally all of the streaming sites. You can download it, and it's going to be free as well. So download it for free.
So there's no excuses.
Yep.
Make sure you grab it. Okay, what I want to talk to you about is your music taste. Obviously, like I said before, there's a lot of stuff going around. But talk to me about your alternate genres or alternate music. It's not just rap. Something outside of that. What do you listen to?
Oh, outside of rap. I would say R&B. I would definitely probably say R&B, but I'm not really a big pop guy. I'm not a big drill trap guy. In fact, I think drill and trap is kind of annoying. Not to knock anyone's talents or anything like that, but I just think it's quite annoying. But mainly rap and grime, but that's about it.
Okay, and more of the old school rap.
Yeah, even some of this new school rap, but it's not like, I guess, not like your Lil Uzi Vert or none of those guys.
It's mumble rap.
No mumble rap. Like there's guys like, I guess, Joyner Lucas.
Yeah.
He's definitely a big one that I like. J. Cole, definitely a big one that I like. Kendrick. The funny thing is, I didn't actually like Kendrick when he first came out. But everyone was like, listen to Kendrick. And I was like, fine. And then I started listening to Kendrick and I was like, you know what? Kendrick is nice. Like his bars, everything that he's speaking about is all his reality.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that's what I'm trying to do, paint my picture as well, paint my reality for people, so they can see, I guess, a different lifestyle which they may not see or they may relate to, and they're trying to be in the same situation as me, trying to get out of that reality.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. Makes sense. Speaking of Kendrick, to be honest with you, I'm not a massive fan. He is good at what he does.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock the guy, but I don't know. There's difference between. I don't know. I think like I want to hear like a hit, like a song, but he can still do what he does. I think I need to warm up to him. I haven't given the album a chance lately, but no, I need to give him a chance.
Give it a chance. It's good. Give it a chance.
So there's what's come out recently. Gigs has come out. Have you heard that at all?
I haven't heard it yet. I
need to give it time. I need to hear it first on my phone and then again like on loudspeakers.
Yeah.
To proper hear it. Who came up before?
But I haven't heard it yet. But I'm hearing that there's some good stuff.
I'm hearing there's good stuff.
Yeah.
I skimmed through it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I was like, sounds same.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Some of the songs on there, apparently, because obviously I haven't listened to it still, apparently are like his old songs that he used to do.
I did hear that as well. More like Walk in the Park type stuff.
Exactly.
And he's got some good features on that as well, which is good. Okay, who else is there? What about going back a bit, Stormzy's album? Because they said that it was a grime album. I personally don't think it is, but
you know what? I like Stormzy, and I do respect where he's come from as well, because he's come from the same area as me.
Yeah.
And he's got himself, I guess you could say, out of that area through his talents.
Yeah.
So I respect everything he's done, and I actually liked the album that he came out with as well. I've got it on my phone.
No, it is a good album. People saying it's a question of grime, and it's out there. People are getting a bit confused when they say grime, and then when they say rap, when they say an album, and then this, a gospel album. I've heard people saying that.
I wouldn't say it's a gospel album, but I definitely put it in the category of grime / rap.
Yeah.
It's kind of got its little own genre. It's like in between both of them.
That's happening a lot. Like a bit of cross.
Yeah.
People are finding it hard to understand. Like you've got like the J Huss and Dave. Well, Dave is more like rap.
Yeah.
Dave's rap, but you've got that alternative,
yeah,
that mix. That's what's coming out, which is good. So the UK scene, as it is, of not the music that's getting put out, more the popularity of it, of how it's getting recognised. What do you think about that? Obviously, it's a positive thing.
Yeah, definitely a positive thing. It's getting recognised, and I guess that's what a lot of artists have been waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
Just recognition. Because even if you go back to the days of when Wiley was coming up, Dizzy was coming up, all of those guys, I guess all they really wanted was recognition.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's happening now. You even see guys like Drake coming down to the UK and just kicking it with
everyone.
Just kicking it with the UK boys. So yeah, I mean, it's good. Definitely, recognition is amazing, I guess, especially when it's from established artists or established places where music is actually popping as well.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's not a surprise, but I've been listening to music for ages. When grime started coming out, started listening to grime. It's weird how it started from Lord of the Mics, everyone sharing around the bootleg, to now where it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, they got offices, they got this, GRM Daily got this office, Link Up TV got this, BBC, TV, it's just blowing up, and now getting the recognition. I'll say grime especially, because I think that's where.
But that's the game as well, I guess. What's the point in doing something if you're never going to get recognition?
Exactly.
Or what's the point in... I kind of feel like as well, that's why grime semi-died out for a stage, because I feel like grime wasn't getting the recognition that it should have got, or not the positive recognition that it should have got.
Yeah.
So I guess once it gets the recognition, then it's just gonna progress even further than it.
I think it's starting to now, which is good. People aren't. I'm not seeing artists change / some sold out, some changing their ways. Like you go to Skepta he made some songs like that Rolex Sweep stage. Can't remember what year that was. Maybe like 2010, around that. Those kind of songs. Like, I wouldn't say they were grime.
No,
I think they were more for the charts.
That's what I think. That's why I think grime kind of changed, because it kind of had to be commercialized, if you want to call it that, in order to actually get played on the radio, in order to get like publicity, get played in the clubs as well. Because if you look at grime and you look at things like mosh pits and stuff like that, it's not got a great name to it. The crowd that it brings, I have no problem with the crowd, but the club owners have problems with the crowd. So I guess that's why those certain songs were made, in order to be club friendly, be TV friendly, radio friendly. So, and you kind of even get it with, if you're looking at America, even like rappers, they change what they're originally rapping about in order to get onto the radio. So it's quite similar. There's a lot of similarities between, I guess, UK grime and American rap.
Yeah, it's the same. It's kind of like I watched some documentary about music and like black music. I think it was like the 70s. They want the music, but they don't want the people
Exactly.
in the club.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not how it runs.
They come hand in hand.
Exactly. Like if they make it, you put them in there. But yeah, so that's changed. But I feel like I doubt Skepta will make another song like Bad Boy, where he was singing. Anyway, I think those days are gone. Now he's making music that is just him, straight from, no more Gucci belt around his neck, like it's a tie. He's making his music. He's getting recognition for it. Like he won the Mercury Prize. That's where I'm like proud to stick with. I haven't sold out to do American music or whatever, or fly to America. But it's staying homegrown and organic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where we want it to stay, really. Right, so yourself, performances and where you're gonna be. Tell the people where you're gonna be, man.
Well, I'm trying to get as many performances as possible, especially before this EP drops. I'm gonna be performing in Croydon Box Park on the 18th of October, under Found Residence. And yeah, you can just catch me there. The show starts at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And yeah, I should be performing a few songs, so probably drop one from my EP as well.
Them exclusives, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what time? Do you know what time you're on? Or is it just everyone shows up?
Yeah, not too sure what time I'm actually on, but I'll find out what time I'm on very, very soon.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely be there. All right, we're going to get into some more tunes. No, there's, like I said on my Twitter, there's going to be no mumble rap on this show today. It would be offensive if I did that. None of that. There's going to be no drill. None of that. Quick, before we take a quick break, plug yourself, all your socials again. Plug. Let everyone know where they can catch you again.
It's prof_100. So that's PROPH_100. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter as well. I'm not very active on Facebook, but you should be able to find me on Facebook if you type in prof as well.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll come back after a short break.
Trickstar Radio, streaming worldwide, live from Brighton.
And we are back once again. So we were just touching up on the break about just bringing stuff out and the importance of trying to keep it, I won't say quiet, but more in-house. So trying to do stuff yourself, not being too reliant on people. Yeah. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Before I actually mentioned that I was doing my EP, what had happened was I released a few cover songs.
Yeah.
So you can find it on YouTube Dreams. There's quite a few cover songs. I think there's about 4 or 5 cover songs that I did, and I released it, and then I went quiet, and everyone was wondering, does he still make music? Like, he's released 4 or 5 songs and he hasn't done anything. And then I just hit everyone with, okay, I'm coming out with an EP. So I think it is important to kind of work quietly and work with a small team that I guess are very reliable. Because when too many people know what you're doing, there's people that want to see you fail regardless.
Yeah, 100%.
And also it's just too many people don't need to know your business. That's what I feel. If you work in silence, it's just way more effective, because people were like, wow, he's come out of a project now. And a lot of people didn't actually know that I was rapping in general. And then when I hit them with the project, they were like, what? He does music. So yeah, I think it's good to work in silence and just kind of work and just release it when you're ready as well. That's the thing, because with some of the cover songs, I was just like, I was reluctant to release them. But then it's kind of about just kind of releasing it. If you release it, you release it. If you're not going to release it, don't release it. That's fine.
100%.
But if you're going to release it and come with something even better next. So that's what I was doing, and that's why I went silent, and I was just working in silence with a small team, and released this EP.
It's more like, don't talk about it, be about it.
Exactly, that's it. Because there's too many. I think there's too many chatty patties, to be honest.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah, there's too many people that just talk about doing this, doing that, and there's a lot of people that tell a lot of people what they're gonna do, and they never end up doing it.
Yeah.
And that's a bad light on themselves. So that's the thing. I think releasing a project in general is a tricky thing to do, especially releasing it in the right way. But when people are telling everyone, okay, I'm releasing this project, when the project isn't even done, it makes it, or not even halfway through, it makes it a bit more difficult on the artist as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel the same. It's difficult because, especially when you've got so many plans, and sometimes it kind of does involve, you will need other people involved, and you kind of need to, I hate saying people fully, that's why some people say I'm too blunt.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to say, oh look, I'm gonna do this and this.
Yeah.
I'd rather say, look, this is the kind of plan I've got, and leave it as that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on it, because if not, everyone knows, alright, he wasn't.
Yeah.
It's kind of here, there, here and there.
Exactly.
So outside of rapping, so obviously like music as a whole, putting your EP out, doing this, doing that, what else can you do, or what else do you do for yourself?
Well, rapping is the main thing, really. I'm trying to learn to produce.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult at the moment, but because I'm trying to do the rapping at the same time, so I'm trying to focus on the rap for now. I'm also a presenter, so I like to present things outside of music.
Yeah.
Like I got this mini documentary coming up called Basketball Talk, and I linked up with Make Time Sports.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a little basketball establishment for young people, and it's just about how basketball affects the lives of youth in the UK. Again, when I was talking about the music earlier, I was talking about when I rap with something that I guess has a meaning.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I feel like anything you do has to have a meaning.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
It can't be pointless.
Exactly.
So that's why, because a lot of people don't actually know. I've played basketball since I was about 12 years old. I'm 25 years old now. I've played basketball for a long time. And a lot of people don't actually know how basketball affects the youth's lives, especially in a positive way. Because if a lot of these people weren't playing, or a lot of these youngsters weren't playing basketball, what would they be doing? Especially in an environment where you can easily get caught up in nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. I think that goes for sports as a whole, and obviously because you're from basketball background, and I don't see, obviously basketball in UK doesn't get as much recognition. I don't know if it should or it shouldn't. I'm not in that, so I don't know. I think obviously any sport should get more recognition if it gets kids doing something.
Exactly, that's the thing. And
should do it.
A lot of people don't know basketball is actually the second most played team sport in the UK, but it doesn't get as much recognition as it should, does it?
100%, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that's good. So when's that coming out?
Just liaising with a few people. Not got the release date yet, but when it releases, you'll definitely know about it.
Cool, and try not to talk too much. But
Yeah.
will you see that going further into like a YouTube series or a TV? Or where's your vision for it to go?
Potentially. The vision is ideally TV. If it
Yeah.
doesn't go on TV, there's so many different outlets that you can put it on. But it's just, I think when you do things like this as well, you have to try to be different, because everyone's doing YouTube now.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing vlogging. And it's just like, I don't know, what's the difference between this guy and that guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's 100%, especially being as a DJ. It's hard, man. It's obviously content is king. It's all about content.
Yeah.
You don't want to, it's easy to just jump on what someone else is doing. The same with music, like drill got famous and then everyone else started doing drill.
Yeah.
It's getting that content that's different but still able to get recognized, and for people to believe in the content that you're putting out.
Exactly. But then it's also about, I guess, as a DJ, it's a bit difficult because even you might not believe in the content, but it's a thing where you kind of have to play it because there's different fan bases, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a tricky one. Like, I went to something the other day and Charlie Stoff was there. He was talking about content. It goes for everything. Like, content is king. It's about content for your audience.
Yeah.
More or less. No, it's more knowing who your audience is.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's no point in me, I don't know, posting about
Exactly.
like trees and stuff. I don't have tree fans or tree people.
Exactly. And I think it's kind of similar for artists. You have to know who, I guess DJs and artists are in kind of the same bandwagon, but
Yeah.
for the artists themselves, you have to know who your fan base are. But at the same time, I think you need to know who you are.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you will never hear me making a song about how I trap or how I don't know, how I do this nonsense, because that's not who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I could have easily been that person, but it's not who I am, because I've been that person that's always tried to escape, or not escape, but get out of an environment that has a lot of that.
Yeah, escape the stereotype type.
Exactly. So it's just, I think you need to know who you are before you even pick up a mic and start rapping.
Yeah, of course. It's about, like you said, knowing who you are and then putting that out. The fans will come and go. There are people who won't like you, people who will unfollow you. Social media is ridiculous anyway, but it seems to be the forefront to get where you need to be. I've got loads of jobs from social media. It's just weird when you think about it like that. Yeah, it's about knowing who you are.
Do you know what's crazy as well is I've only started getting active on social media. Like, it's crazy. I've always been kind of skeptical about it. Like, I'm tweeting to my phone and who's really going to see it? So it's like, I've only started getting active on it as of recently.
Because when you joined Twitter, it wasn't that long ago. Was it this year?
Yeah, it was this year I joined Twitter.
This year, yeah. And then we've been on Instagram for a bit, just not
I've been on Instagram a bit longer, but I just haven't been active on it. So, yeah.
I know how you feel about my Instagram. It's poor, man. It's looking a bit malnourished. I need to build that up a bit.
Yeah, let's throw some memes in there.
Can't, mate, this meme page thing, it's getting ridiculous. Alright, can we get a freestyle from you?
Yeah, I have to drop some bars.
So let's see what beat you're feeling. What about All Falls Down, Kanye West?
Yeah, just play something.
Anything, yeah?
Play something,
you got it like that. Yeah,
play something. I'll try and drop something.
Okay, let's see what we've got here.
Trickstar Radio, streaming worldwide, live from Brighton.
Oh, when it all falls down. I'm telling you,
Invisible Guidelines, November the 4th. Yeah, gonna give you something quick.
Oh, when it all
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yo, like, all I'm trying to do is be great. Like, all I wanna be is like 7 less than 8. Cause I'm nice with it, like Ray Allen with the J. Just pass me the mic, I'll demolish any stage. Like, damn, why is there so much beef? They don't even punch man up no more. They grab the heat and they load the teeth. This ain't a game, we're really trying to grab the mills like Meek. But they stunting Gucci belts and LV that they got off feet. So, will we ever change as a people? Guns go pow, and they're real lethal. Fly white through the air like a seaside seagull. Damn, like, is this even right? Cause where I'm from, they're really shot in brown, green and white. And where I'm from, they really pedal ounces on their bike. And where I'm from, they really bang it out in the night. Invisible guidelines, yeah, we need guidance.
Yeah, you got for us, yeah?
That's what I got for you.
Okay. Right, nice.
You got me in the rapping mood.
In terms of freestyles, what I wanted to do is get more, obviously not today, but get more freestyles, but I think we'll do it for next time you come. I don't want to put you off guard and try and catch you off guard, but I want to come up with any subject just off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Whatever you can do, but I'll allow you today, yeah?
Okay, thanks.
No politics for that today. Okay, so you got your EP coming out. Remind us again what it's called and what day it comes out.
Yeah, Invisible Guidelines, November the 4th. That's Saturday, November the 4th. And it's going to be available on all streaming websites.
Okay, excellent. And where can we next see you again? Remind us. Box Park, what day, what time?
Box Park, October the 18th, 8 p.m. Underfound Residence, I'll be there performing a few songs. Yes, catch me there.
Nice. We're going to have a short break, get into some music, and then we're going to be back.
Trickstar Radio, streaming worldwide, live from Brighton.
Yes, and we are back. Last 15 minutes of my show. We're going to let Prof talk about his EP and just some of the works behind it, the people who he's worked with, and he's going to plug himself and them just a bit more. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, so on the Invisible Guidelines EP, people that I've worked with a lot of people actually, quite a few people. In terms of the production side of things, I've worked with some amazing producers. So I got guys like D Nights, very, very good. He's actually mastered the whole EP as well. KC Sounds is a dope producer. Literally, he produced 2 of the songs on my EP, and he produced actually a song that I've got coming up with a few artists, which is not actually on the EP, but it will be out probably before the EP. So artists like Falcone, Geo Grits, Poise, and the Family Brothers, and Nate as well. So Yeah, I've got even like the producers. I got Dukas. I think he's produced for quite a few names as well out there, and A Wonder's produced for me as well on this EP. Those songs are sounding fire, because that kind of brings in a bit of the grime element as well, because I guess a lot of the EP is rap, but then I can still do grime as well, so I just put in that as well. Also, even the features that I've got on there, I worked with an artist from Norway. His name's Corbs. He's a nice artist. He's actually on that grime track, but he's not spitting grime. He's actually doing the chorus. It's really deep.
That's good.
And also Trickstar, sick singer, very very good singer. So yeah, I got a few names on the EP, but it's not like they're taking over the EP. You'll definitely still hear my verses on the EP. Yeah.
That's good. I say I'm a little bit disappointed because I would have thought I would have got an exclusive.
Ooh!
No, I wouldn't have played it. I would have just kept it to myself. But check my mailbox. I didn't see no EP.
You'll get it when it comes out.
Shabby, man. I might just turn everything off. One thing I wanted to cover is because obviously we just played You, which is Lloyd featuring Lil Wayne, and personally I think like Lil Wayne from 05 to 010, he was unstoppable. The mixtapes he was bringing out, all these tunes, like, what do you think about him back then?
Wayne back in the day, was fire. Literally fire. Like, he came out with so many crazy songs that it was just like, damn. But again, it kind of goes back to what I was saying before. If you noticed how much work Lil Wayne was putting in when he was younger, or when he was actually up and coming, like, it was literally project after project after project after project.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't really take a break, I don't think. I think it was just coming straight at you. And that's why I think everyone kept hearing Wayne, and the bars that he had as well, it was like, wow.
Yeah, it's them verses, man. Some of the verses, like, I hear them, I have to listen over and over again, and then when you try and put them two and two together, and then like obviously you have to do a bit of research, it might be a bit of American talk that you don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy was out of his league.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you had Lil Wayne between 05 and 010, and Kanye from 02 to, let's say 10 as well, who would you, if you had to choose out of the two, Kanye and Lil Wayne, for verses, so not songs, verses wise?
Wayne. But you know what? Kanye had fire. Like, he had fire, but now he's gonna be crazy, I think. But
yeah, he has now.
But
yeah.
Kanye had fire.
Kanye had fire. Yeah. I had this debate with not debate, but someone posted something on Snapchat, was Kanye's best verse, and then he posted something. I was like, no, like he had the one with I need to. If I've got time, I might play it with Dilated Peoples.
Okay.
Remember that one? Walk this. What's it called? Walk This Way or something. I might play it in a bit, but yeah, he's had a verse in that. His verse in American Boy.
Yeah. But the thing is, the reason why I say Wayne as well is I think lyrically, when Wayne was coming up, no one could touch him. Nobody could touch him. Like, he was coming out with lyrics like, one name Mac, one name Rena, they hit you, make you do the Macarena. So it's like, the bars that he put together were just a bit different, and they were just crazy.
Yeah, I think they're like, not borderline, but ones where he took risks, but he knew.
Yeah,
he knew
exactly.
within himself, he's going to say that. People can be like, yeah, you're sick.
Exactly.
But where other rappers may not be confident enough to do it.
And a lot of rappers now have taken Lil Wayne's flow, I believe, and they've kind of even stole his flow and then even twisted it a bit to make it sound like this new school stuff. I feel like all this new school stuff actually even started with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, of course.
The way Lil Wayne's voice was, it's not the normal kind of rapper voice. It's kind of high pitched. I don't know if you call it geeky or nerdy or whatever, but it's a bit high pitched.
It sounds like it's got a natural auto tune.
Exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
And then there was, what was that guy? Young Thug. Young Thug came out and he sounded exactly like Wayne.
Yeah, don't even talk about that guy. I can't stand that guy.
Sounded exactly like Wayne.
Yeah, true. That's, yeah, I suppose like when you compare him and Kanye, their flow is completely different.
Exactly. But I think content-wise, Kanye fits my content more than Wayne fits my content.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's more that real rap. Sometimes when Kanye says stuff like, just go over my head, and then 10 years later, I'll hear it and I'll be like, ah.
Exactly. But then even saying that, Wayne had songs like Hustler's Ambition.
Yeah.
And that was real rap. That was what he's around and how he's trying to get to a certain place. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, but Kanye's gone off the tracks right now.
Yeah, he has this. He's still got. I can't think of what he's done recently that I thought, you know what, that's good.
I think most of Kanye's recent stuff is garbage, to be honest. But I think it's just because he's not the same Kanye as he was before.
Nah.
But then, do you expect him to be the same Kanye as before?
I'm not the same person now as I was 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Just a shout, I suppose, is when you grow up in that, and that's the music that you listen to, and it was good then. Well, I personally think it's good. And when he brought that College Dropout, best out.
But he was a musical genius, I think.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think it's a thing where as well, music changes. It's a constant. It's a thing that constantly changes.
Yeah.
And you have to change with the fans. You can't just stay doing the same thing.
No, you have to go with the times.
Exactly. But at the same time, I think you should stay true to yourself and still do what you believe in.
It's doable. It is doable. There's people out there. It is tricky with the fans because there's new stuff that's garbage that's coming out, man.
Yeah.
That I know I play it and I hear it and it's good, but it's more what I say to people when they say, I see on Instagram, Twitter, this guy was saying, yeah, Young Thug, it's the best to do it right now, and I was just like, ignore that. Said something about Lil Yachty, one of the best rappers out right now. I ignored that. Then he said Playboy Carti, one of the best. I ignored it. I had to mute him because I couldn't deal with it.
Even how artists are dressed nowadays is completely different. It's not rap no more. It's borderline rock.
It is, yeah. Like Uzi Vert, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you dress how you want to dress, that's fine. But then there's that's the guy that dressed in a dress, right, or something like that. He was wearing like a dress kind of.
I think it was either him or Young Thug.
I don't know about all of that stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, nah. I say to them, like, when it comes to the songs, I say to them, if they're your favourite rapper, if they're a good rapper, listen to the acapella. Yeah. Just listen to the acapella.
Exactly.
Strip the beat out, listen to it,
exactly.
Then tell me.
Because a lot of it nowadays is the beat, and a lot of it is people not actually listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of musicians still, or even fans as well, listen to the lyrics, and that's why I was saying like relatable lyrics is what kind of builds a fan base.
Yeah.
Or like why people listen to you because they like the lyrics.
It's a true fan base because they'll never drop out. Like J. Cole, he's not top of the charts every other week, but when he does put something out, them true fans that know what he's about.
Yeah. Like even like I said earlier, Cole is my favorite artist. Yeah. Period. And the thing is, with J. Cole, consistently what he's spoken about from the start to the end is very, very similar. Yeah. Even though his circumstances changed, even from when he was like dropping tapes like the Come Up, the Warm Up I think is his best. But then, like everything he's talking about, even like as he's got the fame, it's a consistent thing that he's talking about. Exactly. And it's like his life, what's around his life.
It's all relatable, yeah.
Even for your eyes only. Yeah. Like all of that is consistently what is going on in his life. And he kind of did something like no one heard from J. Cole for a couple of years, was it? And then he just dropped it, and it was like, wow.
Dropping albums, no features as well.
Exactly. Forest Hills Drive was bananas as well. So
yeah. Hopefully he needs to bring out something soon though. He always goes quite. There's that tune with Missy Elliott. I like that one. Yeah. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just one of those chilled ones. I like that.
He made one with Janet Jackson as well. No Sleep.
I can't even remember.
That was really good. That was really good. And those are the chilled ones that is just kind of like, yeah, exactly. Where he's just a feature on it, and you're just kind of waiting for his bars, and it's like, wow.
He still kills it. Yeah, he had that song with Miguel. I can't remember what that one's called, but yeah, he killed the feat. Just a couple verses.
And even that Jeremiah guy, he had Planes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a few good.
He's had a few, and the song with Drake. I can't remember, what was it called again? In the Morning.
Yeah.
I like that one. I need to listen to that again. I like that one. Alright, so we've got a few minutes left. I'm going to play one more tune right at the end, but before we go, quick recap. EP, when is it out?
November the 4th.
Okay, what platforms?
All streaming websites.
Cool. Socials, where can they catch you? What's your Instagram?
My Instagram, PROPH_100. That's Prof 100.
Cool. Snapchat.
PROPHYWOFY. That's Profy Woffy.
Profy Woffy. Okay. Twitter.
PROPH_100. Prof 100.
Okay, so it's Prof 100 for Instagram, Twitter, and Profy Woffy for Snapchat.
Yep.
Cool. Next performance, Box Part. What day?
18th of October. Wednesday.
What time? From 8 o'clock?
From 8 p.m. Yep.
Cool. Okay. Expect to hear a lot more in the future. next time you want to come down, feel free to come down, man. Doors always open.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. I'm gonna play one last song because I just want to hear Kanye's verse in this, and then we are out. Catch me. I won't be in next Sunday after. I'll be here. Shout me on Instagram, dprime0. Same on Snapchat, dprime0, or Twitter at DJDprime. And we are out.